If someone disrespects you and you react emotionally, you lose. If you say nothing, you lose. So, what actually works? A few years ago, someone said something to me in front of a group of people that stopped me cold. It wasn't a massive insult, it was subtle, a smirk, a dismissive comment, a little joke at my expense while everyone laughed. And I just stood there, smiled awkwardly, said nothing. I went home and replayed that moment 100 times, thinking of everything I should have said. But it was too late. And that silence haunted me for days. Not because of what they said, but because of how I responded or didn't. So today I'm going to show you exactly what to do the moment someone disrespects you. Not after, not tomorrow, immediately. And it's probably not what you think. There are two ways most people respond to disrespect, and both make the situation worse. The first is exploding. Someone says something out of line and you go straight to anger, you raise your voice, you clap back, you match their energy or exceed it, and yeah, it feels good for about 3 seconds. But the moment you react emotionally, you hand them control of the situation. You've confirmed to everyone watching that they got to you, that their words had power over you. People don't remember who started it, they remember who lost control. Now you look reactive and unstable, even if you were completely justified. Exploding doesn't make you look strong, it makes you look like someone who can be triggered on demand. The second response is freezing. You go quiet, you laugh it off awkwardly, you wait for the moment to pass. This feels safer, but it's just as damaging. Because silence in that moment isn't neutral, it reads as acceptance. You've just taught that person and everyone around them that this is okay, that you can be spoken to like that without consequence. And they will do it again, guaranteed. So if exploding makes you look weak and freezing makes you look weak, what actually works? Before I give you the method, you need to understand why people disrespect others in the first place. Because once you see this, their behavior stops feeling personal and starts feeling almost pathetic. People disrespect others for one reason. They need to. A person who is genuinely confident, genuinely secure, genuinely at peace with themselves, has zero desire to put someone else down. None. Because they're not trying to prove anything. Disrespect is a power move made by someone who feels powerless. It's an attempt to elevate themselves by lowering you. And here's the thing about power moves, they only work if you play the game. The moment you understand that their disrespect says everything about them and nothing about you, you stop being a victim and start being an observer. And observers don't panic, they respond. Here's what you actually do. And this works in every situation, with a friend, a coworker, a stranger, anyone. Step 1, pause. This is the hardest part. Your instinct is to react immediately. Don't. Take one breath. Let the silence sit for 2 or 3 seconds. This does two things. First, it stops you from saying something emotional you'll regret. Second, and this is the powerful part, it makes them uncomfortable. Silence after a disrespectful comment is unnerving for the person who made it. They expected a reaction. You gave them nothing, and now they're scrambling internally. Step 2, name it. Calmly, not aggressively, not with anger. Look them in the eye and calmly say exactly what it was. Here's how that actually sounds in real life. They make the comment. Everyone laughs. You pause. Then you look at them and say quietly, "That was disrespectful." They say, "Relax, it was just a joke." You say, "Maybe, but it was disrespectful." That's it. You don't elaborate. You don't argue. You've said it once, clearly, calmly, and now the silence does the rest. Every person in that room just watched you hold your ground without flinching. That's what respect looks like in real time. Step 3, don't over-explain. This is where most people lose. They make their point and then keep talking, justifying, elaborating, over-defending, and the more you talk, the weaker you sound. Say it once, then stop. Confident people don't argue their case repeatedly. They state it once and let the silence do the work. What if you do all of this and they do it again? Same person, same behavior, different day. Most people go back to square one, exploding or freezing. But there's a third option that is far more powerful. You withdraw access. Quietly, calmly, without drama. You simply become less available to that person. Fewer responses, fewer interactions, less of your time and energy directed their way. No announcement. No, we need to talk. No dramatic exit. You just quietly reduce their access to you. This works because attention is currency. And when you withdraw it without explanation, people feel it far more than any argument would have made them feel. You're not punishing them, you're protecting yourself. And that's not pettiness, that's self-respect. The way you respond to disrespect is a direct signal to the world about how you expect to be treated. Every time you freeze, every time you laugh it off, every time you let something slide that shouldn't, you are setting a price for your respect, and you're setting it low. The people in your life who are treated with consistent respect simply decided what was acceptable and what wasn't, and they enforced it. Quietly, consistently, without ego, not by fighting everyone who crosses them, but by never letting it slide twice. You teach people how to treat you every single day. The question is, what lesson are you currently teaching them? So next time it happens, and it will, remember, pause, name it calmly, say it once, and if it continues, withdraw access. No drama, no explosion, just standards. Most people react, a few people respond. Decide which one you are.